Oh my god.
Hello, podcast listeners. I hope you enjoyed my singular jingular.
Oh,
I have one single jingle bell.
Don't call it the singular jingular. Oh my god.
Yeah, I guess this is our Christmas episode because we're definitely not recording before Christmas, and Christmas is Friday, so. Yeah. So, it's episode. God, what episode is it?
Fuck, did I do last week's episode
Is it 40? Are we on 40?
No, 38.
We're on 38. 38.
We're on 38? Oh my god,
know,
I keep thinking that. I feel like we've been stuck on 38 forever, and I don't know why.
I keep thinking it's 38, and the one time I don't think it's 38, it's 38. And I'm just like, I don't know how I deal with this.
Oh my goodness.
Why am I like this? But yeah, so good news this week. Both Raz and I are no longer shackled by the chains of the education system.
For at least a couple weeks.
I have 1 month, I think. Yeah, 1 month.
Oh,
the
lucky.
Freedom.
My winter break got cut a week, because usually we have 3 weeks.
Really?
But our fall started late. Like a week late, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So we only get 2 weeks.
That's dumb. What they did for me is we're not getting spring break, so they cut that week and just added it on to winter break.
I feel like that's worse, honestly.
I don't know. Oh yeah, probably because midway through the school semester, I'll probably be going nuts. And
no break.
Speaking of going nuts, I'm pretty sure I did at some point when I was working on my final project that last time. I was up for a solid 36 hours.
Good God.
And I super just handed it in and hated it, and I hope I passed the class.
Yay!
Yay!
Gamma's passing.
I'm barely passing.
Yay!
Please get degrees.
I hope so. The only issue with C's getting degrees is C's don't necessarily mean financial aid helps. So it's like, that. Especially when college is really expensive and not free, like in some places. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if it was free everywhere. Nobody would have to struggle. Well, whatever. That's fine. Here's a mythical Mew card, but Garfield. Enjoy.
Interesting.
What?
For those of you listening at home, it's a you know that mythical Mew card, the one they gave away at I think it was Pokemon 2000 or whatever.
Oh shit!
It's all hollow and stuff. It's just that, but Garfield instead of Mew.
This is the first time I have ever seen anything like it, and now I know that it exists. So
it sure does. It exists very much. Yeah. But yeah, school's over. School's done for the semester. We can breathe. I feel relieved, but also like I'm not in that mindset where I'm like I can't be like okay, so I was in the mindset where I can't be doing blank fun thing because I have to do homework or get something done or sent in. And I'm still not past that. I know that I no longer have to do anything, but I in the back of my head, every time I'm doing something, like, I should be doing homework.
I'm the same way. I'm like, I'm forgetting something, aren't I?
Yeah, I can't drop that feeling, and it's bugging the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Not fun. But at least it's over.
I wonder if any of my grades are out.
I keep checking. I think the teachers are lazier than me. There's no grades out.
Yeah, for me they're due early next week. So I should see them early next week. Mm-hmm. But
I got it.
I want to know now.
I just want my grades so I can either cry that I failed or cry that I somehow passed.
Mm-hmm.
So here's looking to that. Oh shit. Oh shit, this 20. Oh. I gotta do something. Oh.
Oh?
I almost forgot. Okay. Quick distraction.
Where? I have not thought about that. I don't know how to distract.
What? What are we distracted by?
Sorry, I was wishing Lorenzo a happy birthday.
Oh shoot!
Happy birthday, Lorenzo! If you're listening to this, which you're not, but it's okay.
Happy birthday when you hear us in the future when we're all famous.
He will not listen to the podcast, even if that was the case.
Why? Is he embarrassed by us?
No, he's got better things to do. Like,
so he is better than us.
A job.
I
guess. Oh. But yeah. Like I was saying earlier, I don't really know what else happened this week, because me and Raz have been sheltered by the imprisonment of the higher educational system. So
you know what? It's a good prison to be in right now.
I guess more garbage going on.
Of course there is.
I guess the only thing I'm confused on is that people were freaking out about the DMCA law that got snuck into that bill.
Oh, that's
and I haven't heard anything since then. Like, the date passed, and no one's talked about it, and I have no idea what happened.
Wait, which one?
The one where the guy's like, yeah, let's make this a federal crime if you break DMCA copyright.
Yeah.
Let's send all these Twitch streamers to jail.
I haven't seen anything about it, so I've assumed that it didn't pass, but I have not seen any confirmation or denial of that.
I don't know.
No idea. I haven't heard anything about it either. It just kind of fell by the wayside. I don't think anybody gives enough shits about it to like be worried about it.
I mean, they should be if it passes. A lot of Twitch streamers go under jail.
You know what, man? Of course I want to be next to the guy who committed second-degree murder because I played someone played music through their car.
Well, I mean, okay, hold on. They're not going to send them to, like, jail. They'll send them to federal prison, which is for
it's a felony!
Yes.
Yeah. They usually go to the ones, like, you know, it's, they'll be with people who don't pay their taxes and people who smuggle money embezzled from the government.
I'm sorry. The better jail.
Yeah, the hoity-toity jail.
Yes, of course.
The good old lockup that's not really a lockup.
But it is because you're locked up.
Yeah, I mean, you are locked up. But it's also not, you don't gotta worry about your safety, for the most part, being locked up.
Gamma, I don't want to go to jail. You can't convince me that one's better than the other.
You don't want to go to jail?
Why the fuck would I want to go to jail?
Bro, free food, you can do whatever you want. You can work out.
They do have exercise sessions. Yeah, but on their time, though.
Okay.
What if I'm not a 10 a.m. workout guy?
You need to get into a schedule then, man. You know,
I have a schedule. Yeah, it's called my schedule. Yeah, and I'm free.
Oh, now it's their schedule. You're gonna work out when they say to.
You're not selling this well to me.
You need to get swole.
I'm not convinced this is a better thing.
I don't know. It's kind of just whatever at this point.
Oh,
man. Sorry, I was scrolling through stuff. You know I do that while we talk, right?
Yeah.
I guess scroll through. I see a Pokemon Pokeball waffle maker for only $25 down the road.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm so tempted to buy that because Pokeball waffles, even though I don't make waffles often at all.
I saw the 25th anniversary stuff was starting to be speculated.
Oh, there's 25th anniversary stuff speculated?
Well, they're in fucking space. Yes, next year.
Oh, shoot.
Huh.
Like, they have a connection with the freaking Hubble telescope, for God's sake. Like, Pokemon's going to space.
I mean, that'd be cool. Like, well, no,
if I don't
already went to space, didn't it?
Did it? I thought it was going to be like
with
New Year's Eve.
ORAS.
No, but I'm saying, no, like real life Gamma. Like, they're going to space, like actual space arm.
I'm confused. I don't... Or they're gonna send Pokemon to space? I don't... Like the game, or...
We don't know. They're just, they said that there's gonna be something going on with it, so I don't know.
I mean, probably fucking Gen 4 remake.
I better, yeah, that is kind of what they're hinting at, because they have talked about that.
If they're talking about space, then yeah, that's what they might as well talk about time, too. 25 years, space, Giratina.
Yeah, it's happening probably.
Whatever that stands for. The darkness in the world, which is 2020. Bam. Got him.
So thematic, especially in
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah, oh god. Did you see that one thing I posted in the chat in 2020?
Yeah, New Game
2020
Plus.
Yeah,
That's why you New Game 1.
Yeah, it's not gonna be 2021. It's gonna be 2020 New Game Plus.
Oh no.
Prepare to Die edition.
Yeah, of course. Platinum. Limited time.
Yeah. Oh. And there's definitely a limited time at that point.
Xbox exclusive.
Oh god, no. It's Stadia exclusive.
Oh no.
Ew.
How to make a sentence 10 times worse with one
Just
word
say
change.
Stadia. No, just say Stadia.
Just Stadia. Oh god. Yeah, no. I don't know. That's probably what they're gonna do, which is fine. People get their remake and they can stop complaining, and then when they get their remake, they're gonna be like, "Where the fuck is Gen 5 remake, huh?" Where?
Or they're gonna be like, why aren't all the Pokemon in the game? Give me all of my 900 Pokemon like you did in the other game, right?
No.
Why can't I see Gen 8 Pokemon in my remake game? Because technically every remake brings all Pokemon back, right? Yeah.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
with the track record, yeah, this is the first game that really kind of didn't bring all the Pokemon, technically.
But every remake brought Gen like Fire Red brought 1 to 3, Heart Gold brought 1 to 4, and Oraz brought 1 to 6. Well, technically they brought mostly Gen 3, but then other ones were found. So
yeah.
We don't know how they're going to do this. It was mostly I think it was mostly Gen 3, and then post game was more the variety, and they had to trade more. That's when they started, I think, reducing because it was just so many more pokes in it. But
something like that.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll buy it. I'm a Pokemon fan. I'll buy it. And
I mean, I will too. Yeah.
out.
Yeah. It's always good to try and play it and just see how it goes.
How long has Pokemon Sword and Shield been out? I think about
2 years.
2 years? Has it been 2 years?
I can't. No, it's been 1.
I thought it was 2019.
I don't know, man. Time is so dead.
When did Sword and I can't spell Sword, not Sword Art Online, Sword and Shield come out? It came out. Oh my god! It only came out last year. It's been 1 year. I mean, this is kind of the turnaround anyway. You know, the 1 year thing. So I mean, I guess there's that.
I know what game I'm looking. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say they'll probably drop something this year, like late year.
I think it's on New Year's.
They're gonna drop the
30th.
The info on New Year's,
or like 30th or something. I remember seeing something around like they had like 12/31. They were gonna talk about that. So
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it. Go for it. Pokemans, Game Freak.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine. A lot of people like Gen 4. Maybe they'll actually give the Gen what it deserves. Like polish and stuff like that.
Maybe you'll be able to knock out a Blissey with max HP IVs. And
yes, no
health
23-second killing.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The Gen might be playable.
They're gonna speed run the health bar. Just fucking
die percent.
Just die percent. Like, how fast can this thing die? Let's go. Let's fucking do it.
But you know what I'm looking forward to now?
What?
On top of all the other games.
What?
They finally confirmed League of Legends MMO.
Oh, they did?
Yep. And the dude who worked on the really good World of Warcraft expansions is the guy heading it.
Oh, really?
Yep, Upset Mystic Pandaria, that guy.
Really?
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot. I mean, I just started, man. I just started on MMOs again. I'm trying to get myself into it. And so far, I need to get you to play with us too. I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV, the free trial, and I've been having fun with it. Honestly, it's a lot different when you have friends to play with.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have when I tried World of Warcraft for the first time.
Aww.
I was kind of just running around the mines, killing baboons, and then I got bored.
Yep.
And
That's
then
how
I
it goes.
stopped. Yeah, but so far this is actually pretty interesting. Like you can choose like what class you want to be at the start, but then it's also like I think it was Final Fantasy 12 that did the thing where you could swap what kind of class you are on the fly. So you can like train up all the classes.
Right.
So right now I'm a Marauder, which is like a big tank boy, big old beefy boy.
Mm-hmm.
But I also picked up a healer's staff, so now I can be a white mage.
Oh my god.
And
the
stuff
thickest
like that.
white mage.
Yeah, and I also picked up a dagger so I can be a rogue, and I got a book so I can be was it an alchemist? No, it's an arcanist. I don't know what they do. They do magic with the book. But yeah, so
combination spells?
probably something like that. I know they have like an ability to heal people too, so
yeah. I think
like
they're
that.
like damage light.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to my first 24-man raid.
Oh dang, yeah.
With people I don't know, so I can get yelled at.
Yay! Yeah, I can't do raids by myself anymore.
Oh god, no. You can't. You're not allowed to in this game, at least.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I think it's just terrifying that whenever you go into some sort of co-op thing with more than 4 people, that someone will yell at you
of course.
for something stupid.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I hope it goes well, for sure.
No, I know. I mean, you're welcome to join us, Raz. I would love for everybody to come try it out. I'm ready whenever.
Maybe. I don't know.
Raz needs to be awake first and like actually living. She's still recovering from everything.
I mean, yeah. After all that shit, I need sleep too.
I also don't want to get yelled at by strangers.
But we're not strangers. I don't think.
You're
I can promise
2
you.
out of 24 people.
And we will outweigh all of the individuals doing it by themselves.
There are smaller things like dungeons, which only take 4 people, so you don't have to necessarily do a raid.
But don't raids give you good shit?
Yeah, but so do dungeons.
You could just be a casual and not get the best stuff, Raz. I know that's hard for you in MMOs and mobile, because you're actually a tryhard, but...
I mean, okay, that's another thing. So, I didn't realize I was this type of player, and apparently it's like not the best way to play the game.
What?
Or people get mad when I do it.
You don't do guides, do you?
Well, no, I haven't gotten to that point. But also, when I see a side quest, there is literally no implication for me to not pick it up.
Yeah.
So I pick up every quest. Everything.
Yeah.
Turns out you can fill your journal. The maximum amount of quests you can have at one time is 30.
Nice.
I found that out the first day.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And what's wrong with that?
My friend gives me shit for it all the time.
Why? My friends did too. I don't understand. Like, you could get it along the way, and there's nothing. It doesn't affect them.
I know. I'm like giving shit as in like he jokes about it. Because I keep picking up those quests. I pick those quests up, man. I need them.
I think my issue with it is that there are times when the quests you pick up just aren't worth it, depending on the game, and so it's just a waste of time to keep them. And I'm like, why is there this quest that I have that only gives me 10,000 XP when I need like 5 million to level? It's basically nothing.
But you see, Raz, the thing is, we're not strong enough to finish those quests, and on top of that, it's all about the experience. I want the really bad lore added. I want to be able to say I completed that quest. Just like in Breath of the Wild. Like, you don't have to go grab that really shitty sword, but you can. Same thing.
True.
Yes.
That's how I see. Like, that's what I used to have, like, in MapleStory, I'd be like a level 100 character. I had like this level 20 repeatable quest that I never wanted to do because it was just literally grabbing the most useless material, and it was worth nothing. And I get it. It was like 0.001% of what I needed. But I'm like, it's done. It's out of my tracker. And then I'd see all these other ones that were like level 30, level 35.
Oh, no.
And they're like, why are you going back to it? Because I want to finish the quest. It says 40 out of 62. I want to get that to 62 out of 62. I rarely am a completionist in that sense. But in MMOs, I wanted to do everything because I liked reading lore, even if lore didn't exist, type of thing. So, you know.
Oh, if you want lore, you'll like this.
I know there's a lot of lore into it. I like Terra too for that. Like it had good. I don't remember half of it, but it was fun to read when I remembered it.
We'll have to figure out a day where I guess you can join me in like Lorenzo's server and stuff. I'll introduce you to the other guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We'll jump together on Final Fantasy and I'll throw you through the hoops.
Oh god. I am easy to throw through the hoops.
I know. I'm ready. Yeah. It's really all it is with that. Oh, another thing, I do have a bad habit with MMOs now, from what I've noticed. I do not organize my inventory. I can't find jack shit in my inventory. It's just a fucking pile of garbage.
If it doesn't have an auto sort, is it really an inventory?
True. That was another thing. I did try finding an auto sort. There is no auto sort from what I've seen. Yeah. Because the thing is, I may or may not have decided to try being a cook in the game.
Okay.
So the way you do that is you join the Cooks Guild and they give you a frying pan. And what you do is you take that frying pan and you put it in your weapon slot and then you become a cook class. So I did that, and then I had to do all this math to make sure I come out with very quality dishes. And it was really interesting trying to like get that all sorted out and whatnot. But my guy is a cook as well as a tank as well as a white mage. So
that is complex.
Mm-hmm.
I miss Archie-Age as shit as it was. It was fun.
What's that?
Archie-Age and it's another MMO.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very open. Like literally, you can exist completely in there as like a jailer. Like it's built around the community, so everyone takes on a role that you want to take on. You actually it's like completely controlled by the community. So like the community manages bands, and the community manages like the classes, and you have literally people who just exist as pirates to kill lower level characters, but it's kind of like, in GTA 5 where people become cops or they become like crooks. It's the same thing like that.
Oh, okay.
So like there will be people who literally just want to live in jail the entire time, or they serve to literally punish people who are breaking the laws, like they're destroying land or stealing resources, bullying or griefing, that type of thing. So
okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It's just you have to pay for it now.
Okay. Well, so far I have not had to put a dime into this game, but I am tempted to pick up a subscription when I do get to the point where it stops me. Because I think we get to level 35 max for the trial. And then
I thought it said 60 now.
Was it 60? I could be wrong.
I thought it was 60.
It was 60 before.
They kept advertising that too.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, maybe. I'm probably wrong.
You fool!
Yeah. I don't know. There's that, and then there's like some classes that are kind of cut off from the people doing the free trial. I think it's like some of the DLC stuff. But yeah.
Neat.
So, Noob, how's Nuzember going? As I ask, well, I have to go for 1 second. Rebecca.
I heard as an assful.
I need to go somewhere real quick. Tell us about Nuzember.
Do I have to?
You're not allowed to talk about any other topic.
Fine.
Nope. Just Nuzember. Nothing else.
Oh.
Nuzember has been a good ride. It's had some ups, quite a bit of downs. Mostly sideways gaming. I mean, right now, let's see, what have I done? We finished Pokemon X, which was successful. Yay. It's done. I have now officially Nuzlocked every main series game that matters. And We did the Wonderlock with Rufus, which was fun with the giveaway. Some people got some great games. Chocobos and I did the solo Nuzlocking, which he came up with. We were doing the multi-gen race with Dagger and Pruden. That actually starts again tomorrow morning. That was pretty fun with the new race rules. New race rules are pretty successful, which is nice. I'm happy that they are successful because I think I may have found a way to successfully create a competitive way to Nuzlocke and race at the same time.
Nice.
So it needs more testing, but like with a couple of rules and see like difficulty scaling and stuff like that. But I may have figured it out. Yeah.
Sounds pretty cool. Also, did you ever take a look at the XD mod I sent you?
No, I haven't yet. I don't think I'm gonna have time this year. We'll have to do it next year.
In the next year? Ooh.
Yeah, you know what? I forgot I had.
Do you want me to just like open it and see if it's different for you?
I mean, it says it's different.
Yeah, but like I don't know if you wanted to be sure and then open it and then be disappointed on stream. Because it's not as different as you thought it would be.
But Raz, I already was that with Temtem, so how could this be any worse?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I will put the final pile of dirt on the coffin.
No.
I'm so not getting fucking sponsored by Temtem.
Yeah, not at this point.
I wasn't disappointed at first on Temtem, but anyway, I gotta go back to that next year too. There's so many games to go back to next year. Holy fuck! There's so much to do, Raz. It's cool. It's just like I wish I got paid per hour of playing video games because I actually play them seriously and want to get the stuff done. But no, like the race rules went very well. The XG will have to be checked out next year. But yeah, the race rules are going well. The 5-4-3 challenge has been very challenging, like actually really hard. Which is okay. We're on our last limbs, but I only have to beat 2 more games, technically a game and a half, because we're halfway through Crystal right now. But if I lose one, I have to go all the way back to the beginning. And because it's a charity run, just like the 3-way Soul Link that Broken Gamma and I have to beat, it has to be beaten.
That's going to be fun.
No backing out.
No backing out. It's got to be beaten. So there's that. We have some interesting ones. We have the new run coming up Tuesday, the chess lock, the curse lock with a twist will be happening on Wednesday. Which Link doesn't listen to this, so I'm going to tell you. You know what that run actually is? Like, do you remember what the curse lock is with the bingo card where you can't get bingos?
No idea.
Okay, basically, there's like a bunch of bad luck bingo goals. And the idea is to beat the Nuzlocke without getting a bingo. Or getting 3 bingos, technically.
Huh.
But
so first person to get 3 bingos loses, I guess?
Yes. But on Wednesday, I'm flipping that. It's the first person to be so unlucky to get 3 bingos wins. We will push bad luck to the limit. Let's see who gets frozen first.
Amazing.
Basically, we have to get really bad RNG without losing the Nuzlocke. That's going to be the Wednesday run. He doesn't know that yet. He thinks it's the normal curse lock, where it's like, oh yeah, just avoid getting bingos and you're good to go. But no, it's going to be the reverse, where it's going to be, you have to try and lose the run without actually losing the run. It's going to be interesting.
I'm pretty sure it will be.
Oh yeah. It'll be fun.
That's definitely something I would probably lose immediately.
But that's a good thing. You're supposed to be unlucky. That's the thing. Like it's not a tough run. You just have to suck, but not suck to the point where you actually completely lose. That's the idea.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll jump on board with that.
Reverse curse lock. Perfect.
Oh shoot! I keep forgetting. We have to figure out our no center thing at some point.
Yes, we do, and we're running out of time with that, so you got to let me know really quickly. It's gonna be so busy because Broken wants to do a blind lock. Oh god!
What does that mean?
Where you wear a blindfold.
Yes, actually, yes.
Wait,
I
what?
wear a blindfold and he controls the Nuzlocke. He has to tell me what to do, and with
Oh
the
my
Nuzlocke
god.
through me. Yeah.
No.
Sounds like so much. Oh my god. I don't think you will finish this year.
No, God, no. No, we won't finish in a year.
Oh no. Oh my goodness.
Broken, why you do this?
Yeah,
Why you do
exactly.
this?
I heard it at first. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? And he's just like, no, I was trying to like, all right, let's give it a shot. It is December. I did say I'm open to ideas. I didn't put a ceiling on it. Next time I'm putting up a tent.
Well,
Oh my.
bless your soul.
I mean, he's gonna be the one control. I'm just pushing the buttons. He's gonna be the one running it. I hope he knows that. Broken, if you're listening to this, you're the one running the Nuzlocke. I'm just there to push the buttons and wear the blindfold, and make sure my eyes don't sweat through the blindfold. So,
True.
But he wants to do that. I might cancel. I don't know if I want to cancel Double Down December.
What's that?
Well, it depends on who wants to play it. If I have multiple people playing it, I won't play 2 games at the same time Nuzlocked under the same controls if it's even possible. But basically, because of no November, I was trying to make a play on it. So instead, we're going to double down on the number of Nuzlocks all at once. So I'm just going to turn all the settings up to double. So it's going to be double battles only, double the move sets, double the levels, double there's basically just anything that's a double. I just do that. So you get the full Nuz experience to make up if you are not Nuzzing in November.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's just a meme run. We're in the part now where it's memes and fun. I mean, they've always been fun, but you know what I mean? It's extra fun and
Yeah, I get you.
just putzing around with it. The chess lock is for fun. The racing we're doing with Dagger is actually testing sanctioned rules that I want to use as part of a tournament. But yeah. And then I want to do the draft. I want to do the settings draft, but I can't find anybody to do that with yet. We'll see.
What does that mean? The settings draft?
It's very interesting, only maybe to me, but okay, this is what you do. You take a base randomized game, and before you fully randomize, you guys draft which settings you're going to add to your randomizer.
So there's a base number of settings and then you draft to add?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll put it in a group. So let's say it's just me and Gamma, for example. There's 12 settings that I figured out that you can actually draft. And what happens is a list of 2 comes up, and let's say I start. I pick one, and Gamma has to take the other, and then we switch. He picks out of the next group of 2 that gets randomized completely, and then I get the other. You just keep going. So basically, him and I will have a base randomized game, and then we both have 6 different rule sets, and we see who gave the other the worst the worst seed, and just see who can race the quickest.
Well then.
And the more people there are, the less that's actually randomized, but the less choice you'll potentially have when you get your stuff. So it can technically work up to 6 people.
You know what? I think I know what I want to do. I think I just want to do a regular Nuzlocke. It's just a regular old Nuzlocke, no randomization.
What? Why? Yeah, but
because all these things sound scary, noob.
We're doing the TCG Nuzlocke next Sunday.
I know, and it's going to be very scary.
You could try the practice ROM. I made it and put in the group. You could just see what it's like. It's going to be fun.
We'll see. We'll talk about it.
About the thing you already agreed to, or the new thing?
The new thing I meant, sorry.
Oh, okay. Of course, yes.
No, the other thing we already got set down, if I remember right.
Yes. Yeah, it's 27th at 2 p.m. I get to sleep in that day.
That's crazy.
I've been so tired. This time of year already drains my energy. Dude, I'm going to be a terrible worker for a company. I cannot work 5 days a week and be consistent like that. I'm not built that way. Even if I was to get used to it, it's so hard for me. I get tired, or if I'm sore that day, I'm basically fucked. How do people push themselves to the limit and make themselves uncomfortable to go to work? Don't say because they're hungry. I'd rather
because they're hungry.
God damn it.
You gotta work to make money to get the foods.
I
They need to
know.
pay bills.
I
They need
know,
to-
but oh my god.
It is nice having a home to live inside of.
I know, man, but to push myself to be incredibly uncomfortable to achieve that seems like it would make things worse for me.
I don't know.
It's like, oh boy, I can eat and I'm actually suffering and I'm not happy. Boy, glad I could eat food to feed
Eat
this
that dirt.
corpse soul. Yay.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I get you. It's a lot. It really is. See, work already has me tired. I wasn't supposed to go into work yesterday, but I did. I went in and I was like, hey, give me the money. And they're like, alright, here's the money.
Who's the asshole?
What?
Who's the asshole?
Oh, I still have that. Okay, I actually do have a new one. I forgot. So, Gamma's, who's the asshole?
Nice.
I actually have a double one for you guys since I didn't get to give the. I forgot to give the one either last week or the week before. I don't remember at this point. So
Double.
I'm actually gonna give the more recent one because this one's actually kind of just quick. So I had this guy come in all huffy and puffy, like out of breath, like he's running from his car or something. And he comes in. First off, he comes in without a mask, so I tell him immediately, I was like, sir, you need to put on a mask. He's like, oh, okay. So he ran outside, put a mask on, came back in. He's like, I placed an order. This is my name. And I'm like, I see no orders with that name, sir. There's 2 orders, and neither of them are yours. And he's like, but I ordered, I called here, and I talked to somebody. And I'm like, that was probably the call center. Because we were really busy and couldn't answer phones, because it was a really busy night. So he's getting all dramatic, like, I placed the order, I get the food, I need to feed my family. And I'm like, sir, I can't do anything about that other than make you an order, do the order for you here, and you pay for the food. And he's just going on and on and on. And my cashier finally gets him to calm down and take the order. He's still all huffy and puffy, but he goes to his car, and he waits, and I make the food, and then he comes back to get the food. And he's like, you know what? My bad, I think I may have called the other store. My kids say I called the other store. And in my head, I'm just screaming. Because this man-child went on for 10 fucking minutes about how he ordered food here, and he didn't think that it was anywhere else, and he's sure that it was here. But it wasn't. It wasn't there. He called the other store, he made an order, and he got mad because he went to the wrong store. Who's the asshole? Who is it? What?
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Because this is like the perfect opportunity for you to do it.
Hit me.
The next time someone does that and they get all dramatic, can you go, sir, this is a Pizza Hut, not the Kardashian residence?
Oh, how I want to. Oh, how I want to, but I can't.
Please give him the sir, this is a Pizza Hut, at least. Please.
Okay, if I see him again.
Just drop. Anyone who knows about all of that will just give you the wink and the finger like, yeah. Like they're pointing like, yeah, that guy knows it.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Yeah, exactly. Just you work at Pizza Hut, so sir, this is a Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Wait, Pizza Hut? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a Pizza Hut guy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yay!
Yeah, but that was the one that actually happened. What day is today? Sunday. It happened Friday night.
Woo.
So I dealt with him. He got his food. He didn't apologize. He kind of just was like, "Yeah, no, I ordered the wrong store." I'm like, "Great, cool. Get out of my store. Leave. Take your food." But yeah, so there was the one that I forgot to talk about. And this was because I was just so sleep deprived and tired while I was doing finals and stuff. But I had this one night, it was really slow and calm and everything was fine. And then I hear the door open, like bing bong noise. And I see these 3 kids, which by the way, I'm gonna mention it now, but I didn't notice it until like halfway through. these 3 little children between the ages of like 4 and 8 run into my fucking store and just run back and forth. And I'm like, okay, somebody doesn't know how to control their children, apparently. And I see them running around, they're jumping, they're going into the soda cooler and taking out sodas, and I'm like, no, you can't do that. And they're still doing it, and then I had this lady walk in, this all hoity-toity, like, ladies, like, I need pizzas, and I'm like, okay, I can do that for you. She's like, I want my order, and I'm like, I don't have any orders for you, ma'am. And she's like, all, like, annoyed, and I'm like, okay, can I get your orders for the pizzas? And she's like, da-da-da-da-da, give me your order. All this while, the kids are still running around without masks. This lady, she came in at first without a mask. She's like, and I'm like, no, you need to put on a mask. And I'm like, and she's like, oh, okay. And then she does that. And I take her order, and there's like a 15-minute wait time between me taking her order and the food getting cooked. So she's standing in the building the whole time. People usually go outside and wait in their car. She's standing in the building, and the kids are running around messing with shit. And they're just going on and on. And this lady's not fucking telling her kids not to do anything. They're just fucking running around like crazy. So I had 15 minutes of that, and my cashier trying to calm the kids down. And it was just a mess, and I hated it. I was so upset the whole time. And I just wanted them out of my store. So they tried doing the soda thing again before they leave. I give her the pizzas, and the kids pull out the sodas, and they're like, we want these. And she's like, no, I ain't buying you no soda. And then they leave, finally. And I get I take a deep breath, and I'm just like, fuck, am I glad that's over. And then I hear the bing bong again. These children come in running and screaming again, with money this time. And they're like, we want these sodas. And I'm like, your mom said no to the sodas. All meanwhile, some taller girl's coming in, who came in earlier, is leaving. And I guess they were her bigger, she was the bigger sister of the kids. And I'm like, no, you can't have that. Your mom said no. And she's like, excuse the fuck out of me. And I'm like, no, their mom said no. And she's like, oh, okay. So these privileged ass fucking kids run out the fucking store again, finally drive off. And I'm just like, I need to never see these people again. It was just 15 minutes of straight anxiety. Just like, I need these people out of here. But that's my story. Who's the asshole? Who's the asshole in this situation? Am I the asshole for wanting these kids to get the fuck out of my store?
The asshole is the woman who tried to interject with you trying to teach these kids that getting addicted to soda is bad.
Oh, it's not a woman. It was like a 12-year-old girl coming back from the bathroom who was apparently their sister.
Oh.
Because if I had to look at the story, I feel like the asshole is the lady who doesn't tell her kids to stop. Because
how do you know they were her kids?
Because they were hanging off her and calling her mommy, mommy, mommy.
I mean,
so I'd assume. That's my assumption. I also forgot to mention remember when I said she was like all annoyed that I didn't have her other order? She called her husband or boyfriend or whatever. And she starts going off on him because apparently he was one of the orders I had earlier. It was just him. He was a nice guy. He got like a bunch of fucking wings. So that's why she was asking me where the fuck are the wings. And I'm like, I don't got any wings for you. She's like, whatever, give me the pizzas. So she's going off on him too. I was like, I felt bad for the guy because he was super nice. His girlfriend / wife and kids are fucking horrible though. But yeah,
that's sadly what happens to all nice guys.
Mm-hmm.
They get stuck with. No, I'm kidding.
Damn. Okay. All right. Okay. I see where that was going.
Yikes.
Yeah, double yikes.
Triple yikes. Yikes.
No.
I tried it. I don't know how to pull that off. Yikesies?
like Yahtzee?
Yeah, like Yahtzee. Yikes.
Oh,
Oh, God. Yeah, that this is not my therapy session of just being annoyed at people.
You know what, Gamma?
Mhm.
Now you know the type of parents that I deal with.
Oh,
And,
trust
and
me.
why working with kids is look, man. One day I want to be a father, and one day I'm most likely going to get trolled by my kids hiding all over the place because I used to do that. And I'm sure. So, like, if I was to take, did I DC? Oh no, I'm good. If I was to think about the qualities that I fear in my children, one, my brilliant intellect, which is like Lex Luthor level, which means they like to hide and create things and lie through their teeth to the point where they can literally create a story out of nothing. That's my fear.
Mm-hmm.
The fear from my wife of the future probably is she's really loud.
Mm-hmm.
So I might go deaf and befuddled by age 40. But the thing that I know as an educator is as long as they're not my kids, they are not my problem. So even when I was their teacher, I'm like, yes, I am responsible for you because you're on my watch. But here's the thing, you fucking little shit.
I just have one request. When you do have kids,
yep,
please correct your children. I'm not saying
correct my children. What does that mean?
I'm not saying like smack them or yell at them or whatever. No. But please teach them that when you say no, they need to stop and not ruin other people's property.
You see, I've thought about this because I'm like, I hate disciplining people IRL, right? Like I thought about like what when you go out, like you see the parents who are clearly just like with the 1-year-old like bouncing around in the carriage or in their carriage, yeah, and they're like crying for a toy, they won't let go of the toy and shit like that. I have a simple solution. It's called online shopping. And if they need to go anywhere, we just do it online until they're like 4 or 5. Because here's the thing, and I know this is because they have to get used to it, right? You have to get them used to how they have to behave outside. So my 2 cousins, they never went to like a public place until they were like 5 or 6. So like they didn't know, how to sit at a restaurant and stuff like this. And I'm going, but here's the thing, right? They do. Because it's just like a table at home. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people and a lot of parents, at least from what I can tell, forget like the ones that I'm dealing. Oh my god! Did I tell you about the shitstorm with all my tutoring?
No, hit me.
Oh my god! It's therapy time. Oh, thank you guys. I just broke my mic. Oh, but here we go.
Therapy sessions all week.
Oh,
Let's
no.
go.
Yeah, pre-Christmas therapy. Let's go.
Oh man.
But yeah, like a lot of parents forget their kids are them. Because they learn from them for it first and foremost. It's not like they're watching Peppa Pig and all of a sudden they're becoming British and polite. It's like, no. If you're an asshole, they're going to be an asshole. That's where they learn it from. If they're talking and being smartasses, guess what? You're probably, to some degree, a combination of those because your kids learn from you. But a lot of parents forget that. So, this ties in. Did you know I was supposed to tutor on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve?
Why? What?
Okay.
School's out. What the fuck?
I know, Gamma. Poor Gamma. You're so innocent, Gamma. Here's the thing, Gamma. Some parents don't give a flying fuck. So, this is what happened. You know that one student that I've seen like 5 times out of our 12 sessions?
Uh-huh.
So he moved back home for the holidays. And during that week, he didn't tell us he was doing that. So I'm waiting on last Monday, like, okay, where is this kid? And I'm getting messages from my tutoring, because my tutoring can't get a hold of the mother. Like, they keep getting a hold of her and she's not answering anything. Yeah. So they're very notorious for this, and now I know why the other tutors quit, and I'm covering for them, because I'm a guy that kind of like lays down the law and goes, yeah, no, we're doing it this way and you're not abusing it. But this is where they tried to get me. So what ended up happening was, they on Monday said, hey, we're not going to be there. And then she messaged me like Monday night or something, like, sorry, we're moving back to Canada, and we're going to be moving all week. But they never confirmed whether or not they were not going to be tutoring. So my assumption, or our assumption to an extent, was, even though they didn't say they were done for the holidays, because they weren't answering, I'm like, okay, I'm going to start planning out December stuff. I'm just going to take the 2 weeks off, and I'm good to go. And I get a message from my tutoring company about, what was it, last Friday, saying, hey, just wanted to let you know that we were talking with the family, and they said that they're off for the 2 weeks, so they'll see you in the first week of January. Like, cool, okay, awesome. That was what we expected. You know, he's not a struggling student. He does not need that much attention. I would get, like, obviously some students who are really struggling could use the extra time, but they didn't. So he doesn't. He does not need the time. I'm not kidding you. 2 minutes later, this happened on stream, actually. 2 minutes later, I get a text from the tutoring company again going, hey, so remember we said they don't want tutoring? Yeah, they want tutoring, and they still want to do 3 days a week. And I'm like, same day, same time? They go, yeah. Which means on Thursdays we tutor at 7 p.m. So Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve at 7 p.m. they wanted me to tutor.
Fuck that.
And I'm like, okay, here's my thing. He has no problems in school, right? I'm merely there to help him stay organized and get through his schoolwork. He does not need additional attention. On top of that, and I told him, like, look, like yesterday when no one was telling me anything, I just went ahead and started planning out my next 2 weeks of vacation because, well, told him vacation because I'm not going to understand the other work I'm doing. But, like, I planned out my days, ready to go, and now you're telling me they want to work 3 days a week in, like, the most awkward times because they're 4 p.m. Monday and Wednesday and 7 p.m. on a Thursday. And on top of that, that's Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. Now, I don't use religion as an excuse, but it is a holiday, and I do like to be relaxed right before Christmas, and on New Year's, I kind of hang out with my friends and drink. So, and this year will be no different except online. So, I'm not tutoring on my vacation when you didn't even tell me that vacation wasn't coming. And what made it even worse was the company worded it in a way, and this is why tech sucks, they worded it in a way where they actually asked me, like, just to confirm, you are free on these days, right? I'm like, what? I was just ready to go on vacation, and now you're asking me, like, you are free on Christmas and New Year's Eve. No! I am not. You could, I mean, it's good of them not to assume, but the way they asked it was like, yeah, you're good to work, right? I'm like, you could just ask me if I want to work those days. And they're like, you can tell us if there are certain days you don't work. I go, yeah, I'm not working these 2 weeks because no one else wanted it. And they didn't say anything, and I'm not waiting and changing my plans nonstop. So they're like, okay, we'll talk with them. And I told them the only way that we could do this, and I knew how to get them off my back, I'm like, they have to wake up super early in the morning because I can move all of my stuff. Mm-hmm. And as long as they want to tutor first thing in the morning Eastern time, we'll make it work. And then I get a message like on Sunday, this past Sunday, going, yeah, so they've said they're going to take the next 2 weeks off. I'm like, okay, good, okay, good, because I'm tired of, like, look, I understand some people are free, some people want tutoring and stuff like that. There's no reason for us to have to tutor with this kid. I'm not tutoring with him, right? 3 days a week when he has no homework and he likes doing the resources that TutorBreak has, but I'm not sitting there for an hour in my vacation, which cuts off all of my shit that I've already planned. Right? Like, yeah. I'm not taking the time for this kid. And then on top of that, I have another student, this other kid who's in grade 9, and he hasn't had anything to do because his term's been easy. So we actually had made a plan that we were going to take some time off, and he's going to come back when his English classes start, which is in like 10 weeks or something like that. So last Tuesday, we say our goodbyes. I kind of give him some of these things that he could look forward to in science and stuff like this. And we're like, okay. And then his mother sends me an email going, yeah, just to confirm we're going to be off. And then once he goes back to English, we'll start doing weekly, which is like, okay. I mean, I don't think we'll have that much work to do, but sure, whatever. You want to pay me 10 weeks? Sure, pay me 10 weeks, I guess. Right? It's annoying, but hey, whatever. Okay, good. I then get an email last Saturday saying, hey, noob, great to see you. Just wanted to let you know you're doing a great job with said student. By the way, they said that their last tutoring day is December 29th at 7 p.m. I'm like, what? Because they wanted to prepare for the science exam that he has coming up. I'm like, what? What?
Huh?
He just said we're done. The mother literally just said we're done. And then 1 day later, now I'm helping him study for an exam he doesn't need help with, which he told me he doesn't need help. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm so lost.
I don't know.
Dude, it was like, oh my god, man. It was so wild. And I'm going to email them saying I'm not doing it. Because, like, he doesn't need help. And on top of that, I'm going to tell him the same thing. Like, they want to get in the 7 fucking p.m. I'm like, he's on vacation. If I'm on it, we're going to do a better time. The reason why we do 7 p.m. is because I make that time free. But if I'm on vacation, we are changing the time so I have my day on my vacation. And if he needs help. So if he wants to do it, I'm going to give him the same deal. We'll do it first thing in the morning. And I know he's Pacific time, so I'll try and be a little accommodating. But if they want to do it, we're studying first thing in the morning, his time. So like 10:30 my time, which is 7:30 for him. And we're going to study if he needs my studying. If I fucking show up and I just get paid and he's going to do nothing, I'm going to be so pissed. Yeah, I get $22. By the way, there's no holiday pay in this, by the way, which is not expected because, I'm an independent contractor and stuff like this. But, this is the only break I can actually potentially take during, what's it called? Like, it's the only break I could, during the year, actually, because even summertime, I could do tutoring, right? Like, there's no break. That's the problem. Is tutoring, there's no break. If people need it, you're helping them. You're the assistant, right? You're not a full teacher or stuff like this. So, it makes sense that people would need to help during these times. But simultaneously, it's just like the assumption where first of all, them changing their mind is driving me absolutely nuts. But it was also, like, I'm just sitting there going, one, you're assuming that I'm just randomly free. Two, why the fuck are we keeping the same thing? Are you guys still busy during the day? Because you don't need your son to be not free between the times of 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. when school's not in, unless you literally have something going on that they're doing that you guys haven't mentioned. You're just sticking to it because you can't change your schedule. Like, holy fucking shit. Oh my god, dude. So many I work with a lot of controlling parents. A lot. Right? Mm-hmm. And it's everything you said about those kids is like, yeah, that's what, but like the problem is, it's the parents more than the kids, right? It doesn't make me sad about the kids. The kids are whatever. Kids are kids. They have to learn, and they're going to have quirks about them that you just kind of deal with. But it's when parents think about, like, oh, why is this kid never on time? Something about, why was my kid in the Honduras not free? Oh, because they stayed the weekend on the mainland and didn't take a boat back in time to get home in time for tutoring. And he's like, yeah, sorry, we just didn't get a trip home in time. I'm like, what do you mean? You've got tutoring! You're supposed to find a trip home on time! First of all, and for context's sake, if you live on an island, there are many trips, and even so, if there weren't, you would plan your day to get home on time, right? Like, if there was only one thing running at 11 a.m., you would plan your day out so that you would make it home, even if you had to start your day super early. That's the shit that pisses me off. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm like, what do you mean sorry about that? I understand, thank you for apologizing, but simultaneously, here's your son trying to learn organizational skills, and you didn't think to take an earlier boat? Like, if something happened, sure, right? But, you just literally said, yeah, we didn't take an early enough boat. You fucking live there. How can you... It's like saying you don't know the bus schedule. It's one thing to miss it one day or something changes, but if you live in your town and you have a bus, the buses run, and buses run, and you can look that time up. It's not hard to figure that out.
I don't know my bus schedule.
I don't know either, but I'll look it up. But I'll look it up if I have to. I mean, but the thing, if I'm going to take a ride, I'm going to pre-plan my ride. So I'm not going to be late for things. Mm-hmm. It's just, it's that shit that pisses me off. And it's not just the kid. Right? It's the parents. It's the parents that are the problems more than the kids. My kids have actually been an absolute pleasure. Very intelligent individuals, bright young lads that have a lot of potential in their future endeavors. That sounds really cliche, but I mean, it's true. Like, they're actually very smart people, and they just need help in little pieces here and there. But it's like their parents are... they're making things worse by being helicopter snowplow parents. Holy shit.
I mean, it makes sense. People who usually get tutoring have those kinds of parents, from what I can tell.
Sometimes, I've had very supporting parents that, like the ideal tutoring is you have a family that just goes, hey, and I had this before, right? Before the past couple of years when I started getting, all those families I've been talking about. Mm-hmm. Most times the students that I got were like, hey, we're the parents. We don't know how to do this. We need your help. And I'm like, that's what I assume tutoring is for. Right? Where it's just like in school. It's like, hey, we don't know how to do this ourselves, otherwise we would. Please help us so we could do that. even if they're lacking time, like I had one mother, she's like, look, I work around the clock. Same thing with the mother who's like not on time and they wanted tutoring during Christmas time. It's like, she works around 24/7. She's traveling too, so they just don't have time to help them. So they need homework help. I'm like, that's fine. I'm okay with that type of thing, right? But when I'm giving advice like, hey, he doesn't need to do it that way, or hey, we don't need to do 3 days a week, or maybe we could take a break, or when I told the one student in grade 9 was like, I need to see him write a little bit before he gets the help because his marks are good, he's doing okay, and they're sitting there, and then like I said, the mother just turns around and goes, yeah, by the way, one more day for the exams. I'm like, what happened to the last hour that we just did? Like, did you put your fucking AirPods in and listen to like a podcast while I was talking to your son and congratulating him on growing and doing better and giving good advice from an educational professional that's trying to help your son develop well, give him some confidence? Yeah, so when's that tutoring during the Christmas break? Okay.
Do you think she listens to the podcast? If she's listening to a bunch of podcasts?
If she does, I hope she listens.
I hope she listens. Hey.
Hopefully she listens on Spotify, Anchor, or any other podcast places.
True. We are on there. I think I can't even think of somewhere we aren't at this point. Where am I?
Did we make an unverified Pornhub account? Because that probably got deleted.
Oh, I heard about that. The only reason I heard about that is because I saw it trending on Twitter. And I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, it's better than the Belle Delphine trend.
I didn't need to know. I didn't need to hear about that on Twitter.
It's what did you hear? They just got rid of millions of.
I know.
For the reasons are.
I did not need to be informed of this. Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, whatever. It just said that they lost videos because they lost support of Visa and MasterCard. That's all it was.
I'm sorry. What? I didn't look into it. I just heard that all of my content was taken off.
Yeah. Basically, okay, you don't have to watch it to know that there's some fucked up shit on porn sites. And they caught wind of a lot of videos that involved under 18
that's
problems.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's it, and a lot of illegal stuff. Let's just throw it, a lot of illegal content. And when shareholders like Visa and MasterCard heard about it, they said exactly what Gamma said. Yep, we're out. And basically, I'm assuming, they didn't say exactly what happened, but I'm assuming they lost enough money that they had to basically get rid of millions of videos for hosting reasons. That's all it was.
Okay.
That's all it was, because the reasons are actually like garbage and people are garbage. But yeah, it was just like a shareholder dropped out thing because of, good reasons to fucking drop out. And yeah. So
gotcha. Well, now I've
sorry,
been
guys.
informed.
Can't become that famous porn star without becoming a verified person.
I wonder how much money it would take me to actually be willing to be a porn star.
I thought you were going to say to be verified. I don't know how you get verified on Pornhub.
Oh, I don't know. You probably the same way you get verified on Twitter.
You know what's really funny is, remember when we were joking months ago on the podcast when people were talking about like Pornhub is a viable place to upload videos because of the amount of discoverability?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Like,
that's a little less discoverable.
Well, now it's less discoverable, but what was really funny is there were a lot of people that were like putting speedrun world records up on Pornhub.
God.
So like there's a bunch of lost content that people are like, shit, you could have warned us, we would have taken it down. So like people were putting like actual content and advertising and all this stuff on the sites, and they're just like, no man, I had like my Twitch archives there.
Amazing.
That was the best
That's
part about that whole thing. It's just like really shitty reasons that it happened, and fuck those people. But simultaneously, it's like Super Mario Odyssey speedrun world record lost, or something like that.
Fat Italian man gets fucking whopped in record time.
I mean, that would be a good title for Pornhub, sir.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
How about that local sports team?
Yep. How do we change topic from here?
Gamma.
Noob brought it up.
How about we go into Raz's therapy session?
I was gonna
Because
say
we got
let's-
like 15-ish minutes for that. Because we're gonna have to cut. Sorry about this, guys. We're gonna have to cut the podcast a little early this time.
What the hell? We didn't even get to talk about our Christmas.
No, I mean not right now. We got 15 minutes. Let's go, 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 go.
But I don't really have anything.
All right,
Nothing has infuriated me in the past couple of weeks.
Raz,
so.
tell me how you really feel about school.
We'll dedicate a whole episode to hear you out on everything about school.
Dude, maybe she just doesn't have that many problems. Maybe she's just, making it through and putting in hard
No,
work.
everybody's got something fucked up about them. It can't just be me.
Well, for Raz, it's probably her guildies. More than anything else.
What?
My guildies. Oh yeah, remember I run a guild gamma?
Oh yeah. For that mobile
Yeah.
MMO, which would
Yeah.
really well translate to
The
Final
MMO.
Fantasy 14 with me and Noob.
I mean, I've been playing MMOs all my life, so
Okay, so it translates even easier.
it just all translates.
Yeah,
Um,
it's not an education session for her. If anything, she's gonna teach you 3 new things you didn't know after playing 50 hours. I can see that happening 100%.
I'm sad because I feel like Raz will power level. If she does play with us, she'll power level way past
Dude,
me at
she's
this
gonna-
point.
No, that's
She's
the
gonna
thing
stare
I
at-
do, though. That's the
Do
thing
it.
I do. Every time I'm with friends and we start playing an MMO, and I'm like, wow, I really like it. I know Life It, and I pass them in the first 2 months, and they're like,
You're
"What the
that
fuck?"
friend! No! Don't be that friend! How can we play when you're that friend?
Hold on. Well, I mean,
Sorry.
she is able to play with us and help us out and stuff. She is way over leveled.
Well, duh.
I have my friends who are maxed out level helping me. But specifically, one of them who was complaining about me having
Wait. Gamma,
so many side quests. Yeah, what's up?
question for you, and for Raz. Are you the type of person where you hate being carried, you'd rather just play the game at equal levels?
No, I would rather be carried. After playing this game and being the one who is carried in PvP for the past 4 months, I would rather be carried.
Understandable. Oh yeah, apparently there's
Uh,
PvP servers in Final Fantasy 14.
I hear it's really lacking, though, isn't it?
I've not messed
like
with
it's
it.
hard to go.
I would never
to
want a
PvP
PvP
stuff.
because I know there's always somebody 20 times better than me that will just one shot me and then I'll cry.
That's the fun of it, though.
But I think it becomes less of Assault City in games when people realize, oh wow, PvP in this game doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And PvE is what really matters. And so if you make PvP this completely optional thing that people don't have to step over, then people are chill about it.
That was like DFO when I played Dungeon Fighters. Like, I jumped in, I'm like, yeah, kicking some ass. I was actually beating people up. I was like 4-0. This one guy comes in, destroys me in 20 seconds. I'm like, I don't want to play this anymore. Where did the game go? This man deleted my account.
Deleted your account. Damn.
Dungeon Fighter was fun. That's a fun MMO, Gamma, if you've never tried
Which
it.
one?
Dungeon Fighter Online.
Never heard
Is
of
it-
it.
It's from the same people as Maple Story, I believe, Nexon. I think they got bought out. I can't remember. But, basically, it's a... Is it what?
I think it's published or developed by Nexon.
It's
Let me see.
developed by Neo people. Or Neopol.
Who?
Neopol? I don't know.
Neopets?
That's the first thing I thought when I read that, was Neopol or Neopol?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they must have bought it from... I think they bought it from
Was it when it re-released? Okay, never mind.
They're a
No,
subsidiary
it's-
of Nexon.
Yeah, so okay, it's the same people developing it, I guess.
Ah, okay.
God.
Different publisher back in 2005, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
But either way, it's a 2D side scroll, or it's a 2D dungeon crawling beat 'em up MMO. It's really fun. It was something I actually played quite a bit of. Unfortunately, it's got that terrible stank of pop-ups all over the goddamn screen. I'm not kidding you. Your border of your screen is advertisements. It's almost like looking into a frosted window. It is really hard to see what's going on anymore if you don't cancel all of it. But it is a really fun beat 'em up game. It's run well, in my opinion.
Okay. I'll have to try it out at some point. As soon as I get caught up with F14.
Oh, of course. and then we're all gonna play League of Legends MMO.
Oh god.
And then Raz is gonna be max level and gonna kick us out.
See, I'm scared of playing a League of Legends MMO because
Why?
I don't know if the same toxic people who play League are gonna play it. Like, I imagine they will because it's attached to the game, and I don't want to deal with those people.
But how are you gonna deal with them? It's an MMO.
I feel like there'll be more toxic people than a normal MMO, but I'm pretty sure they'll fall off really quick because it's not like the garbage that they play.
And you know they're gonna do it differently, right? Like if you think about, if you think the same way of all the people who are garbage in Hearthstone will be, same like the card version, just way more in Riot's League or Legends of Runeterra. They do different things with the game, right? I would assume that I would hope, because they have the guy from World of Warcraft who did the good expansions, and because it's Riot Games, they have a ton of resources, you would assume that they would try and build their game to be slightly different. They've seemed to find a way to make it, so it might just be like, this is shit, I'm going back to WoW, or whatever. And, but even so, what are toxic people going to do to you in MMOs?
Yell at you and call you mean names.
Okay, yeah. But you mute them. Whatever.
But
I did that nonstop in MapleStory.
But the fact that you gotta do that is annoying.
Yeah, but you always gotta do it. You gotta deal with assholes at Pizza Hut. Raz has to deal with people who don't do their work. I gotta deal with parents who don't understand the difference between their left and their right hand. Like,
I think the difference is if it's like a constant stream of shit.
Okay, but we're not doing PvP. I'm not gonna do PvP.
Yeah, but
It's PvP, who gives a fuck? What are they gonna be like, you're killing my mobs! I know, I remember MapleStory when people be like, sir, you're supposed to farm on the top left platform, and as people leave the area, you all move one to the right, and I'm like, hey, is that your guy? Thanks. And then just run away.
I think I get where the concern is coming from, because the thing is, like with most MMOs, there's something that you have to do with people.
Yeah.
Like a raid. And I can see that becoming a toxic pool of whatnot. But I feel like to be able to do something like that, Raz, they're gonna have to get to a certain point in the game, and I feel very strongly that they will fall off before they hit that point.
Yeah, like the most toxic they'll probably get is like, how are you in this raid and you don't know how to do this? Like, I remember
why aren't you using this build? You fucking tool.
Oh my god, dude, everybody telling me that. Oh, because I never followed builds or guides. I'm just like, well, this looks cool, this sounds cool, this does something, right? Like, I never followed guides per se until you had to, because MapleStory actually forced you to. But yeah, they'd be like, your DPS is quite balls, and you didn't get the 3rd anniversary item, so you're out, sir. And I'm like, okay, but I can still go play the game. Like, yeah, I'm like, okay, bye. Yeah. I just wouldn't do raids. I wanted to do raids, but I didn't have any friends, so. And even then, my friends couldn't get me into their groups because it's like, hey, I got a friend who wants to join. Yeah, but is his build good? He's like, no, he's trying to get the items from here so his build can be good. Well, if he hasn't gotten the build from this yet, then he can't join our guild. Like, but I have to do this to get the build. Yeah, but you don't have the stuff. What?
Yeah, I hate that kind of mentality in games too, where it's like you have to do the thing to get the stuff, but people won't let you do the thing because you don't have the stuff.
It's my Subway all over again. You need Subway sandwich making experience to work at Subway. What?
That's why you need friends.
Am I applying to a job? Is that what's happening here? What the fuck?
But even then, you need work from that specific location to get work from that specific location. That's what throws me off. Like, okay, yeah.
Like, it's not like you can go get some other build that will hold you off until then.
I can't
you just
make
have
any
to have
other sandwich.
A build.
What if I could just pew stuff? I mean, that's what you do, just probably faster because you have the stuff, dumbasses. But I mean, it'll probably be fun, Raz. I think it'll be fun. We need to do stuff together again. I miss all the fun shit that we used to do. Now we're just 3 old people who don't play video games together anymore.
I'm trying to think of when was the last time you played video games together.
September, when we did the Wind Waker run.
Well, Gamma wasn't a part of that.
Yeah, Gamma doesn't exist outside of the podcast, so...
What? You think Gamma only half exists?
No. Gamma... What? Gamma conditionally exists.
Conditionally exists.
Gamma is a pizza serving bot.
Yes, I exist on the basis of your imagination. When you feel that I should exist, I do.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no! Part of me is slipping away. I believe You're not believing in me anymore. I'm slowly
no.
I
fading
believe
out
in
of
the spirit of
existence.
Gamma Claws. No, Gamma Claws.
No!
Gamma Claws.
What? Oh, Gamma Claw. Hold on, I think I hear
Oh
him.
my god.
Oh, there he
Oh my
goes
God.
flying away on his flying magic pizza.
Yep.
He's
I
flying.
tied my singular jingular to my my
Oh
flying cardboard
God.
pizza box.
Stop calling it your singular jingular.
Nope. That's what I'm naming the podcast.
Jingle all the way, motherfuckers.
But yeah.
Alright, good.
Oh my god.
It's not just Christmas. I think Hanukkah is either just past or still going on.
started.
The last day was.
Isn't it like the 14th it starts? 14th to 24th or something like that? Or 14th to 20...
I think
Or
the
is it
last day was
27?
yesterday or the day before.
Oh, really?
When-
Oh,
And
okay.
the only reason I know this is because my boyfriend is Jewish. So.
Let's see. When is Hanukkah?
Yeah.
It ended 2 days ago. Yep.
Okay, yeah.
So happy past Hanukkah and Merry Crumble Bum for
What?
this week or
What?
whatever
Crumble-
holiday.
Who's got a crumble bum now?
Happy,
Now I'm
happy
concerned.
Yule. I don't know.
What?
It's a
Happy holidays.
I know what
Yeah.
a Yule is.
There you go. From your friends here at the PGRC.
We're not your friends.
Uh,
Happy holidays.
Okay. All right. Okay. I
We're
see
your
how it
best
is.
friends. You didn't let me finish.
I guess I didn't. Let
You
you finish.
never let me finish what I'm saying.
It's okay. I like interrupting you. It's fun.
I'm well aware. I'm well fucking aware.
Yep. It was a good old time.
My favorite part is when someone apologizes for interrupting me, but interrupts me to say that. That actually happened. That
Yeah,
happened.
I hate
like
when
2
that
nights ago.
happens. It's actually the worst thing ever. If you interrupt somebody in the middle of a sentence that they were about to make a point, you need to fucking stop.
No, it's not. It's not
yeah,
just
they
that.
need to stop. I know, right? It's crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's incredible. Raz, please punch him.
Why am I punching people? What?
He needs somebody stronger to punch me because it'll hurt.
Are you saying that I can't
What?
hurt you?
I'm saying
I'm pretty
Raz
sure
could
Noob is
punch me
stronger
harder.
than me, just saying.
You're saying
What?
Raz can punch harder than me?
I
Yeah.
do not have the arm strength to punch harder than
I
you.
don't
Hold on,
know.
Raz.
Where
Let's
you
explore
first-
this. If you can punch harder than me and I can shatter someone's rib cage, you're the fucking Hulk. That's not bad. Raz,
wish I
Raz,
could.
like picks someone
I
up
don't
by
know
the ankle,
what I
just
would
whips
do.
them at a building, leaves a mark in it.
That'd be pretty sick. Not gonna lie.
I can see Raz pumping 200. I can see it.
In an alternate universe.
Okay, let's get that alternate universe. I want to see Raz pump 200.
Oh my god.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
Some good old fashioned Christmas brawl.
Yeah. But yeah, sorry again. It's got to be a shorter episode about that, guys. It's things on my end, so I will take the blame for that. Yell at me in the comments or the Twitter or whatever you guys want.
Okay, Gamma, I can turn off the podcast for you. You can go. I'm in. Don't worry. I'm in, Winky Face.
What?
I'm in, Winky Face.
I have the record button on my end.
But I have
Sorry,
Raz J Hackerman.
Shit, you're right.
I'm not that proficient at
Raz J
computers.
Hackerman.
No.
God, how many episodes ago was that?
You know,
A
it wasn't,
couple.
yeah, it wasn't that many.
It wasn't
5?
that long
Listen,
ago.
Maybe?
Very recent.
5, 6. Oh, you know what I heard, Gamma?
What?
Broken said that you and I make Among Us games the best ever. He actually said that. Yeah.
Really?
Because we just actually keep it fun.
But I'm not fun.
And neither am I. That's what makes it the best. It's incredible. It's an incredible compliment.
Maybe the fact that we're together is a double negative, and then I guess that helps.
I think it's you and I just don't actually give a fuck. We just do what works. We
That's
just go
true,
Among Us go burr.
I will tell you now, I don't do the deduction bullshit. I'm not gonna spend
whatever, yeah.
2 minutes being like, I know that's the case because that's the case.
Based
This
on
is
the
why-
way that this man talked, and based on the triangulation of the wind leaving the vent, I can concur and deduce that it is a very fact that the object of the permanence of the original description of what
Oh my
could
God.
be, the answer is Red is suspect. Kill them.
Oh
I now win the game.
I just realized I'm still mad about how Boss fucking fooled me so goddamn hard with that one. Do you remember me freaking out because I thought he was doing the laser thing, which takes forever. He was kind of just standing there. But in the end, he fucking double killed me with Ox. And I was just screaming for like 5 minutes. Because I was so mad, because I'm like, I know Boss is innocent. I trust him with my life. And he's gonna be my best friend. He's gonna follow me around. We're gonna follow him around. And then we're gonna win. We're gonna win against the imposters.
You got Harley Quinn, dude.
Then he fucking snapped my neck.
You got Thanos, actually.
Basically.
You were Gamora.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was so mad. It was a fun game though. I hope Broken puts that up soon so I can.
They are gonna put that one up, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it was great.
My favorite was when Glider and Marie just literally fucking destroyed everybody. And then Boss and I are the imposters immediately after. And I'm voted out randomly, and then I just start pushing buttons, but I'm screwing over Boss.
Oh yeah, I remember.
But then my favorite part is when everyone's in call going, no, Noob's not this good at the game. There's no way he can pull that off. He wouldn't just push buttons and keep choosing after. Boss is the only one that can really do that. I'm just laughing at that going, hey, button goober. Just pushing buttons. Like, you could ask Marie, I was just dying of laughter, just pushing the doors, but I wasn't going around the map, so I didn't realize I was trapping Boss nonstop.
Oh my god, he was salty about it. He was like, I don't know, I keep getting caught in the room. It's me.
Maybe though that's how you know he's innocent, or how he looks innocent, because who would trap themselves or their partners? Surely not anyone smart. Good thing I'm not smart.
Damn.
Not Among Us.
Okay. But yeah. Okay. So we're gonna hit the end here if that's okay, guys.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do the spiel. Who wants to go first?
Who's the spiel?
What?
Who's the spiel?
What?
I only know
Hi,
wheels.
I'm RazzberryBlitz. I'm RazzberryBlitz.
Hi, Raz.
Hi, Raz.
Hi.
Welcome to PGRC.
Oh shit! Yeah, we didn't advertise that. Episode 3. Oh, we did that already. Good, we're good.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, we're good. You can find me on Twitch and YouTube. I am probably going to be in the process of archiving all of my VODs on Twitch to like an external or something, so they're just there. Okay. I don't know where all this DMCA stuff is going, man, but I'm thinking about just moving stuff.
Hopefully not far.
So there's that. YouTube content soon. I'm on break, so I actually have the time to work on stuff. Thank goodness.
Oh!
So I'm hoping I'll have something out by the end of the year. Hopefully. I keep pushing it back every month, but I swear I have time now, so.
Hashtag free Nips the cow.
Oh, God, the fucking Nips.
So YouTube, you said, Rez?
Yes, YouTube and
search.
Twitch.
There we go. Alright, cool.
Yep.
Cool, Raz. You exist. That's awesome. Thanks, Raz, for coming out. You're great. You know, Raz.
Of course, yeah.
Thank you for being here and for saying words that were the English writing, which matches the English language of this podcast.
Yep.
Fuck. I forgot. I remembered one thing I wanted to bring up. Just really quick, I guess we'll do a lightning round. Sephiroth and Smash and Gino is confirmed as a costume, and people are mad.
Why?
Oh yeah, because Gino isn't in as an actual character.
Yeah, he's
just a meat gunner from like 25 years ago.
Yeah, but it's not Gino.
Yes, it is.
But
I saw everybody was happy about not being Sora, because they're like, "Ooh, so I'm sure there's gonna be Kingdom Hearts somewhere." Well, because they're saying because Sora. No, but they're saying they're happy Sora wasn't Gino, where he became a Mii character. So there is the chance that Sora can still exist, which I'm sure is at some point going to happen. They have to do something Kingdom Hearts. There's no way if they're going this deep.
Well, if you want to see more things about
that announcement, I
Go
have
deep?
retweeted like 400 pictures of Kirby with Sephiroth's hair. You can
Shirtless Sephiroth.
you can find
Oh
that
my
at
God.
twitter.com/AmaGamma, twitch.tv/AmaGamma. I do things there, hopefully within this month, because I have free time now, so there's no excuses.
You know, people are going to eventually believe that that's just a joke that you say and you're never going to stream until you actually do. And then they're going to be like, you actually stream? We thought you were just kidding.
I know. I came onto this podcast not streaming. I'm going off of it, not streaming.
Oh.
But yeah.
Noob.
What? Oh, God. All right, I guess. I'm pissed that Gamma's not giving me any pizza at his Christmas party. And if you want to hear how pissed I am, twitch.tv/ProPokeNoob, where I won't be pissed. I just really want pizza. I even said today on stream I want pizza for Christmas. I don't know why. But,
order some
I've been
pizza.
saying for the past couple weeks that I'm going to make a homemade pizza because I've been
Do
craving pizza for so long. I need pizza.
make every every slice like a Christmas tree. We use like green pepper and red pepper and put like sprinkle basil on it or some white powder thingy. I don't know, salt, ginger, onion. Ooh, onion.
Smart idea.
Or Parmesan?
Oh yeah, I guess cheese is good too. I guess mozzarella and Parmesan are white. You're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, over at Twitch, December still going strong. The many things are yet to come. I also will have an external YouTube channel happening starting in 2021 with all my archives. I am officially removing all of my saved content from Twitch over to there because dumpster fires and. I mean, I'm gonna be still on Twitch till they kick me off. I'm just going to YouTube, easy. But yeah, Twitter, ProPokeNoob, Fiverr, Andrew, S, public speaking, do it, get it for cheap before I raise the price of 2021, because your boy's getting that money. I'm not, but I'm gonna get that more money. I'm not, but the point is,
He's gonna be paid rightfully for what he does.
That's the answer we want. Yeah. I have been doing good work. I worked with a very cool guy, and it might have led to a future job opportunity, actually, which is kind of strange, but yeah, it's kind of neat, but still risky and still definitely like super ultra alpha beta shit. So, but yeah, I would also like to quickly take this opportunity because I know Gamma's hungry to tell everyone happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Enjoy your new year, because we're probably not. Wait, are we back after?
We'll be back
Christmas?
before New Year.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, happy holidays and Merry Christmas. I hope everybody's staying safe and happy and healthy. Say hi to your family on behalf of all three of us. Just literally go, hey, Raz, Gamma, and Noob. All say happy holidays and Merry Christmas. And if you don't know who they are, make sure you listen to that last 5 minutes where we all advertise ourselves. And subscriptions are $5. Hey. It's a good Christmas gift.
Raz and Noob say Merry Christmas.
Okay, I let her know.
Did you actually hear me? Thanks, man.
What?
You said to let my family know.
AmaGamma is my favorite unknown mother.
Okay.
But yeah. Enjoy. Bye.
Bye? I don't know.
Bye.
How do we end the podcast usually? It usually ends on some like weird note where one of us is in the middle of talking.
Yeah. You tried to do it right there and you didn't push the button in time, did you?
No.
Mm-hmm.